Hey bro, what's up? In this video I want to tell you how I got from this to this, my transformation after 2.5 months of quitting porn. And you can definitely see on the left picture how dead I look, like there's no soul left inside. In general, my health was pretty shit and my mental state was also at the lowest point ever. And how I finally got out of that, how I finally quit porn and changed my habits. And now basically look more like this, more healthy, more happy in life, and in general just more energy. This contains of like these were like 2.5 months of not watching porn. I eat more clean, and I will explain to you how. Like what I did, I was more outside, and I quit social media. Basically, like 80%. I'm still using it for like doing my videos and stuff and researching, but overall I don't use Instagram that much, TikTok and shit. And the benefits of all that are I have more energy, more confidence, and my mental health like really got perfect. Basically, after I changed a little bit of these things, like my diet, my social media, and not watching porn, and the will to live. I'm writing this because when I was at that state, like on the left picture, I really was like I had really no motivation all day to achieve anything, and there was like no joy in like waking up and doing stuff, And after I changed these things, and in quitting porn was also like was feeling impossible to me, I remember I had like a day where I was like waking up at 12 p.m. or something, and I was fapping like five times a day, and I didn't really care about quitting it that much, and I was looking in the mirror and was just like disgusted by what I saw. Like I was so I was so worn out, if you understand what I mean, and I couldn't do it any longer, so I researched and researched, and now I'm free for almost 2 years. So by the way, if you're in that same situation, want to quit porn, then click the link down below and join the community. I have a full blueprint on how to quit it. And yeah, so basically, how did I do it? Yeah, this is me on a trip, basically also at the same position. I changed my mindset. This is the first step that I would recommend you to do. And why I'm telling you this, because I tried to change everything with my mindset. I thought the tactics that I used, the things that people told me, these were like the things that are keeping me away from a goal. But I realized years later that I just had fucked up beliefs about myself, that I just thought of myself that I was like a porn addict. And this was the number one mistake that kept me at that habit, and that made me watch porn over and over again. So after I like find out what the root problem is, I wrote affirmations every day, like basically beliefs about myself every day on a piece of paper, 3 or 4. And the more consistently I've done it, I made more, like I took more action on the habits that were actually helping me to quit porn. So it's basically I was brainwashing myself into believing that I'm someone who's not watching porn, like someone who is more disciplined, more confident and shit. And automatically I took more action. It's like you're a robot and you're giving yourself like you're telling yourself over and over that you're this person, then you will automatically do more of these actions. So step one is fix your mindset, fix your beliefs. Right, take this shit seriously, because you can do the other things over and over again. You can have the best strategy, you can have the best tricks, but if you don't believe really that you can do it, then you will just fall off after like 3 weeks. So take this seriously and change your mindset. And after that was fixed, path for me was clear. I need to change my diet. And why I'm telling you about this diet, like why the diet, like this was basically the foundation. The diet really fixed all of my mental problems, like my depression. My depression was fixed, my hormones were intact, and I was at peak health. I was feeling good all the time, and I didn't need artificial stimulants to cope anymore. Basically, the way that you eat really affects how you feel. Basically, it comes from your stomach, and the stomach is like giving the signals to your brain on how you feel inside, how you act, and this also like influences your decision making, your like your how like I don't know how to explain how calm you are, you know, and you will also crash out less. Like you will be a lot more like calm, low cortisol and shit. And peak health is just like in general just important. So even if you're not quitting porn, you just should do this in general if you want to be healthy, if you want to be 80 and still don't have any like problems. And yeah. And also my skin got better. Like I got rid from all my pimples and stuff. And yeah, after I fixed my diet, by the way, if you want to like know what diet I actually ate, you can watch my other videos. I made like a few of them on my channel, or you can just click down in the link down below. I have also like a full diet guide on how to start. And then after I also dialed this in, I realized like the next step was I need to quit social media, and I will also tell you how did I do it. I simply replaced it by doing more enjoying stuff like calling my friends, be more outside, and picking up old hobbies of mine like music production. You know, back then when I was like 17, 18, I didn't realize it at this point, but I was like doing a lot of music, and this unintentionally helped me to get like to stay away from porn. I realized it only like a few months ago how that helped me, but this is like channeling your energy that you have in more creative stuff like music, art, or something. You can also do something else, something that makes you like happy, something that is fun for you. For me, it was like music, making trap beats. And the most important one is staying in my room only if I needed to. Yeah, if you want to quit porn, stay away from your room, because your room is the most dangerous, just like a danger zone where everything from every side can get to you and make you watch, like make you fall into this trap of watching porn again. You have your PC where you just watch videos, and then like some half-naked girl comes up there and you get the urge and you want to like watch porn all the time. Or if you're on your bed and you watch your smartphone, you also like have the urge because you see all these half-naked girls on Instagram or TikTok. So I just realized I need to go more outside, and I don't stay in my room. Like I only stay in my room if I'm making like videos like that, or I'm researching. I'm having the self-discipline to not watch these like kind of videos anymore. But for you, stay only in your room if you need to. Yeah. And what's also really helpful for me was joining communities. That means like a kind of group. Like for example, when you live in a city, there's like a different variety of communities, and the cool thing is you can choose one and make like really, really deep connections with these people. for example, if you are someone who likes like fishing, for example, but you have friends, your friends and stuff and family, but they don't really like into that, so you just like sitting alone in your room watching videos about people who fish, then you can join a community of people who are fishing in your city. You can just Google it up on there, and then like join something like that. And why is this helpful for quitting porn? Is because you get really like this social need fulfilled, and this really like deep social need, because you finally can talk about things that you actually care about. You can like it's this something different than like just going out and drinking and talking like brain rot bullshit, or just talking in general and not really like digging deeper into what you are really interested in, you know? And yeah, how I said, you can, anything that you like, anything that you are passionate about, join a community. Trust me, it will really help you. Also in general, like making connections, and for quitting porn, also easy. Yeah, communities are good for staying accountable. And by the way, how I said, I've also in community where I also help people quitting porn, and you can click the link down below. You can ask there any question, anything, like shoot me a fucking text and I will answer that. And in general, just like talk, like we are best friends or something. But yeah, this was basically it. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from that and can relate to that. So if you want to seriously quit porn, then click the link down below. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.